We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Definitely pass interference.
Played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Pulled in at the 24. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Wilson.
Oh, man.
Going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Hey, so annoying.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Taco Bell.
He'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
On third down, Wilson. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And that's what we've seen from this defense.
Sean Murphy.
They've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Walker now on 1st and 10. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Stroud. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. 2 yards to go, second down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A.J. Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Blue, can you hear me?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Penny hit, and the ball is jarred free. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Stroud's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And Stroud now to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Give to Walker on the read option. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ken Walker. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On second down, here's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Wilson. To the sideline.
I said, Doc, you got that off?
Catch as he was able to get both feet in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out this one.
We thought I need to start playing some more man coverage with this team.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I'm steady against the.
Throwing again here. Wilson.
Die. Oh, yeah, good defense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Crossing route, he finds Likely. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On first down, here's Stroud. Throw out wide to Walker. And this time he's able
What, Kenny Walker, you don't go to the first down, boy?
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Stroud out of the gun here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Stroud. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Bucks at 12-2 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Play action. Stroud now. That is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
It's complete to Brown, right side. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
18 Rattler. No. Drop 60. 60 Bobcat.
Stroud. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Isaiah Likely there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about it.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Inside the 20, DeAndre Swift. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Now, going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Swift. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Now Wilson on second down. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 5. Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They run out of the gun with Swift. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, here's Swift. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Once again, it's Swift. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Stroud sets up the play action. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Again, Wilson. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on.
Ready, set.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left.
Come 19, come 19. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He's got space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 138 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Wilson. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Wilson will throw again. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday night has been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Throwing is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here now, 2nd and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Wilson to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Wilson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Here's Wilson. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Throwing now is Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last shot for Wilson. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time is run out on this ball game. So it's a win for the Bucks here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game. And his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
So for the Bucks, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucks are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.